Hello everybody, this is Party PD and welcome to a very special video that I will be doing for AVGL. This is my PR or Power Rankings video that we are supposed to do every week, which I have been slacking on, so we'll try to get those suckers out and cranked out more often. But I'm here to talk to you about meta. That's such a weird term that a lot of people don't really use, and a lot of people don't know how to use it right. I, for one, don't know how to use the word meta right myself. But anyway, we're going to use the word patch instead. But for this patch, we are going to talk about the very things that are setting the meta towards what we think and what we hope to be the best things out there. So as you see, I have two screens here. I have one that has a Dota game that was Team Spirit versus NIP, and another game that was, I believe it was Yukon versus RI. And what we're going to talk about here with this current meta shift is the relevance of Monkey King. Now, a lot of people have been wondering if Monkey King is actually going to be viable this season. Now, for AVGL, those college kids have definitely proven that Monkey King is going to be a very viable hero in this current lineup. As we see here, we have Monkey King being picked up with a Juggernaut, a Darkseer, and an Earth Spirit with these various bans by Team Spirit and NIP. And then over here on the other screen, I'm a very poor editor, so you're going to see a lot of stuff that I'm not very good at here. Anyway, as you can see on the other screen, there's a Monkey King with the Underlord, and we'll go ahead and skip ahead here in the NIP game, and they go ahead and do it with Visage. Here, we'll go ahead and use Mott's camera, because Mott's God. So, as you see there, that's what they have lined up. There's no Underlord or anything like that, but in this game, in Team Spirit in particular, this Monkey King is actually playing as a position 4. So the thing that I want to talk about this is Monkey King being shifted from his primary role, which was originally the hard carry, or the position 2, which a lot of people are now switching Monkey King around to the position 3 or the position 4. Team Spirit in this case had used Monkey King for position 4, who would camp the mid lane with the sniper. So it was a dual lane roaming Monkey King, position 4, position 3. And now as we see here later in the RI game, we have this. It was a really weird draft actually, because it was also paired up with Drow, who also needs probably just as much farm as this Monkey King. But MK in this position was actually position 2. And as we see here from Team Spirit, this one is a position 4, camping with the sniper in the middle of the lane. And the way that RI ended up using Monkey King in the previous game was that they ended up having him as a core in the middle. So Monkey King, I feel that in this current patch and in this current meta, is going to have an extremely high amount of viability come later into the meta, where Monkey King is going to be a very strong thing. Are we going to be able to see Monkey Kings being banned as the first or second ban nowadays in the first ban phase? Or are we going to see it in the second ban phase, or even make it to the third? But either way, I believe Monkey King is definitely going to make a huge impact in the patch. And AVGL, those teenagers, those kids, much like myself, they're the same age as me, are using that to their advantage. Monkey King, just a really strong hero overall. Obviously, he has a low base armor, so he is really weak at the very beginning of the game. But come late game, he usually will stack up a lot of prize pool money, basically, and will show that he's a hard carry. As we see here in the RI game, he's running around with a PMS and a Vanguard at what looks to be 17 minutes. So it's just a very strong hero that this patch is going to be defined about quite a bit here. Monkey King is definitely going to find his way into this patch. But we only talked about it in the RI game. In this Team Spirit game, he was played. Wow, look at that! Hear that sound explosion? We heard it. We see it from the Monkey King playing as position 4. As we see here, he has no items, and he's gone primarily into going for his Q versus everything else. So he does go for he went for Q first instead of finishing off Jinju Mastery, which as a core Monkey King you would finish Jinju Mastery first in order to actually get the maximum lifesteal from hitting people. So Jinju Mastery, a pretty important spell if you plan to go carry. Now, this roaming Monkey King, as we can see here, is slowly starting to develop certain items. Well, not slowly, because I'm skipping a lot of stuff. But the first item that this Monkey King ends up going for is going for the Basher. Meanwhile, the first item out on the Rutgers Monkey King was actually the Vanguard, going into possibly the first item, Abyssal Blade. So not too surprised. But Monkey King, I feel, is definitely going to be extremely viable in this patch, and you should all look forward to seeing it more often from these AVGL teams. And I hope you have been enjoying it, because it's been quite a crazy ride. So a lot of the UC teams, of which I feel are going to make their way, and I felt that they were going to do really good, are still up there on the top. UC Bears, I believe, is now 3-1. Step it up. I'm just joking. It don't matter, guys. Do it at your own pace. But either way, the main thing that we're doing about this video is we're talking about Monkey King and his further development and future development into the Dota 2 powers. Whether or not he'll be played as the position 2, as everybody usually plays him as, or the position 4, as we see here in the Team Spirit game. And don't worry, Team Spirit did win this game, but it was a long one. Monkey King, he didn't really have a lot of items. He started at position 4 and went for a Basher, no Echo Saber, so he's able to actually bash people through his ultimate to make sure that they're not taking the racks. So he went for a more defensive kind of build-up for Lion King, wow, Monkey King, whereas in here, for RI, they went a more strictly damage Monkey King. As we see here, he's getting jumped on the tower right now, throwing down his ultimate, and he did end up getting a double kill. He almost killed off TB as well, but the swap came out at the last second. So I'm just saying, if you really don't like Monkey King, you're gonna have to get used to him, because you're gonna see him a lot in these AVGL games, and a lot of these teams are gonna jump on that Monkey King. But I believe that's all I have for you, time for this today, to talk about the evolution of picks, matches, and the meta here on AVGL. I hope you have enjoyed, because I sure have. Monkey King is going to come into the scene soon. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and this is Party PD signing off. I do hope you enjoyed the video that you watched today. If you want to see more done by me, or just done by anyone in general, please have a look around the rest of the channel. Leave a like, favorite, and subscribe on this video, and we will see you next time for some more Dota 2 based equipment and stuff. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you all next time.